Hey everybody, it is time for another video. This week we're going to talk about Nero's sister in Romans 16:15. Remember Paul mentioning Julia as a saint? He mentions Nero's sister, Neros and his sister in this too. It said, salute Philigus and Julia, Neros and his sister, and Olympus and all the saints which are with them. I also wanted to add, we're still working through the group of women. From this point back, all these women were in a group being the women in the ministry of Paul. I believe we've got 6 more in this group of ladies. Then we move on to the section called Great Women in the Bible. It never mentioned what Nero's sister's name was. That's all it says about her. She, other than being his sister, didn't really have an identity of her own. And I wanted to go over something asking, have you really given it to God? You don't just put the problem in his hands. You also hand over the solution. Many times we hold on to that part. We want to give God all the ways he can fix this for us. But if we are truly to hand over our problems, that also includes the solutions. We have to say, here it is, all of it. Because when we don't do that, we become focused on the how. It becomes all we can see. So when things aren't going the way we think they should, when things don't add up to the solution we proposed or had expected, we stop trusting God because we haven't really given it all over to him. To really give it all over to God means we also trust his solution, his way to solve our problem. And it may not look like the way we thought. It may be a harder walk than we wanted to walk. It may take longer because God doesn't take shortcuts. It also may not make sense at the time to us, at least not while we're walking through it. But when we don't hand over both the problem and the solution, we miss out on fully trusting God. And fully trusting God is where it's at. This is where our faith comes alive. This is where we trade cardboard faith for rock hard faith. Cardboard faith falls apart when things aren't going the way we thought. Rock hard faith stays firm and digs its heels in and presses forward because it has fully surrendered all expectations to God. And it's no longer about if, but when. Not if God makes a way for me to walk through this, but when I'm on the other side of this problem, I'll be able to see all the more clearly how he was working it out all along. And I'd forgot I wrote these little things out here. It says, it was a reminder to myself, the things I've been praying for. God heard every single prayer, and his timing is perfect. And it's little reminders like that sometimes you have to set aside to even let yourself know that it may not feel like it at the moment, but he's hearing it. He's hearing these prayers for lost family. He's hearing these prayers for family members you're worried about, family members who have battled some stuff and battling stuff, and he hears these prayers, and he even hears the prayers we can't pray. Like we went over Yahweh. That, I think he hears the slightest little breath when you don't know what to say, when you don't have no prayer, no words, or you're just at a loss. And that tickles me because I know he's there, and I know he knows, and I know he can handle any situation and every situation, and I know he ultimately holds me and my family and our needs, wants, future. He holds it all in his hands, and that's how I want it to stay. I hope you all enjoyed this one. I sure enjoyed it. I will be back next week with our next Women of the Bible Weekly. I'm having a real good time with this series. If you have any questions or want to know anything in particular, I can always look it up and add it into a video or even make another video. kind of like a bonus video for the week. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. And I love each and every one of you. Be careful, and I will see you next week. Bye. Mwah.